as they got the best of the visiting.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Adam Morgan, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. This is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, center field number 28, Tommy Pham.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. Only problem is that I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. One left for the Cardinals. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Luke Weaver is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Striding in, Aaron Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And that's the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. To first, Gallo loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Here's Jed Jerko now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 4 for 13.
Jed Jerko.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alfaro is right there, 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Matt Carpenter, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Ground ball left side. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham going back on it. Into the shrubbery and gone. A solo home run for Carlos Santana. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alfaro. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Fowler is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Luke Weaver. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Jeez, finally, That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Rosales waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Adam Morgan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fighting Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Right fielder, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
High in the air out to center field. Alfaro on the move. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the things here, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Michael Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High pop-up. Gallo has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Alfaro. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam.
Into the box, Adam Rosales. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for St. Louis.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Alfaro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Aaron Alfaro.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Under it now, Jerko for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's Jake Marisnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies are unable able to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Pat Neshek is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 0-1 the count to Molina. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Tyler Lyons enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 7.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading out for the Phillies, left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Hoskins.
Popped him up. Molina is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's a .333 hitter.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Adam Rosales.
Striding in once again, Adam Rosales. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, Edgar Nishak.
Tommy Joseph will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they hold up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here's Jed Jerko now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a strike. Got him. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Paul DeYoung is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Brevia is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Greg Garcia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. From the stretch, grounded to short. Garcia is up with it, and that's out number 1. Here's Jake Marisnick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 4. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The next to bat for St. Louis, Greg Garcia.
Greg Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. They'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning.